This is a brand new Mac I just set up, dude.
Wow.
What you doing? Drinking filtered water?
No, I'm filling up Al's filter for That's what I'm doing. I think
Where
this
you
is
coming
good.
from?
I was just at an open mic.
Okay, nice.
On 53rd Street.
Yeah, dude, we back with the brand new tech. Sorry, all the patrons waiting for that part 2. It ain't never coming, dude.
The part 2 is lost. That was a good one too.
The part 2 is
That's
lost.
what we talked about the blast too.
Turn your gain down. I
The
forgot how loud you talk. Go ahead.
Rob Rubsom's Blast 2 review.
Yeah, what about it?
That's when we talked about that. Was
Exactly.
on the part 2. Yeah,
No,
so
that's on the Patreon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Oh, you didn't like
I
it?
didn't like you were blowing up.
Yeah, I was.
Too much shit.
I was. I shouldn't talk
How
too
you
much
feeling,
shit,
dude. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
You didn't even get
should-
what I was texting you yesterday.
Yeah,
I was
did?
like, I'm Daedalus.
Yeah.
You're Icarus.
Yeah, I
you
know.
need to be Daedalus now. This is the monster
I get what
create.
you were talking about.
Okay. You're all. You flew too close to the sun for writing the damn crazy Substack that bro was pissed about who you wrote about, and then I'm all, you got to be more like Daedalus, and you're all like, oh shit, I always forget about Daedalus.
Yeah, I do forget about Daedalus.
Okay, I was making you laugh though. I thought you thought he was just like another random character.
No, I know. I know.
Okay.
He's the artificer.
Exactly. He's
right?
the one who made the wings. Yeah.
But
you're
forget,
like, oh shit, I forgot about Daedalus.
But you do forget about Daedalus in the Icarus story because he's the creator. But also that's
he also
another.
made the labyrinth. He made the labyrinth to hide the daughter. Okay, you know about all this.
But that's also a story of artistic foible, right? Because he did the invention that destroyed his son.
Exactly.
Right? So he had it still came back to haunt him.
that's all my autofiction sons, bro.
Yeah.
This is all my autofiction sons.
Yeah.
No,
See,
you're
you
not
did this
doing
to
it
me.
right.
Yeah.
You're not doing it right. You're
Tell
doing
me.
No, not you. The proverbial you.
Yeah, the proverbial you.
proverbial
Because
you.
I wrote something that you read the piece I wrote, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what would you think? Did
Well,
you?
the thing is, I hadn't read it when you texted me, so I thought it was some old shit it was referencing.
No.
Yeah.
It was the.
But you gone in like that before. In your
Yeah, I
times.
have.
I'm
I
like,
have
bro,
for sure.
You're out of control. I mean, you and our other homie
Yeah.
be going too hard.
Who?
You know.
Oh yeah.
Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Going too. I'm like, bruh, this is. But I think I maybe do think that
What?
nobody's allowed to do autofiction except for me.
Yeah, I bet. Well, we should clear up just what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Just I wrote a
ahead.
piece where really, I mean, I thought the piece was pretty good, just talking about Ecclesiastes and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and that was the main thrust of the piece was just Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
And then I used my client who we had like an argument about pessimism and happiness, right?
Yeah.
And he was bumming me out. He did bum me out.
Yeah, he was bumming you out.
know.
He was saying, I have all the gold and everything's meaningless.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Have you ever read the Meditations?"
Yeah,
Which
yo,
is like,
bro, you ever heard of Marcus Aurelius?
Yeah, and I feel like he's misinterpreted meditation. I think that's a white book anyway.
Right. But shit do be
But then I was just like I was using him as a I was a caricature. Whoever
Right.
I didn't name his name, right? I gave him
Right.
another name. Then he texted me cussing me out, saying I was a bitch and shit like that.
Yeah,
he really cussed me
all
out.
up on your Substack. At least you're
I
like,
know.
thank you for.
And then he goes, "Write whatever you want. Nobody's reading anyway."
Yeah, you fucking bitch.
Then I texted him apologizing. I was sorry about it.
Yeah.
But Gabby was like, maybe you do have consequences for what you're at. She was like rubbing it in. I was pissed at her.
It's like that.
She's like, maybe you do deserve it. You really,
yeah.
sometimes you go too crazy.
Yeah,
You're
you
writing
did-
about
you did
people.
go too
You're
crazy.
writing about people and you don't even care. Like she was mad. She was mad because I was saying I don't regret writing it. She was like,
Yeah.
well, you don't even care. Like you don't even feel bad.
You've done it before. She's taken the heat of that before.
Yeah, she has.
I say, yo, you want to paywall this, bro?
Yeah. But I didn't even think about, you use people as parables sometimes and you don't even think about them as real people. But I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I sent my piece to ChatGPT and
Yeah.
I sent his text and then I sent my text and ChatGPT thought I did great. So,
Oh, and the apology?
yeah.
Did he get back to you on that?
Nah.
And here we go. We still talking about it now.
Yeah, I know. But I told him to come through the gym. I'll give him a free lesson and we can talk about it if
Yeah.
he wants to. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm not trying to
Well,
hurt anyone's
think,
feelings.
Yeah, I think you're pretty open and you're pretty like lighthearted, and I think it's probably because you're out here throwing hands and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Yeah, it's much healthier to be like that than other ways people express their aggression towards other people.
because I'm not
Always
trying to be
backhanded,
aggressive.
gnarly way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm not trying to be aggressive.
I didn't actually think it was that bad. I thought it was referring to some shit before, which might have been the same client.
Yeah, it was. Okay. It was. So I wrote about him twice. I wrote about this guy twice.
I remember last time I was like, yo.
Well, what I think he objected to the most.
I mean, Harold could do whatever.
Because he called me a bitch, and it was because I said, which was actually really funny. Me and Gabby were walking down the street, and some random dude just yelled, "You pinheaded cracker, bitch!"
Yeah.
And then Gabby was like, "Is he talking to me?"
Yeah.
I was like, no. Yeah. And then I said that actually describes my client, a pinheaded, which it don't.
Right.
You know, I was just connecting the piece. I was just, making the structure work.
Yeah, I mean, shit should be going sour sometime.
Yeah,
but
what would you think of what I said about Ecclesiastes?
I mean, you're a young man. That's
what I was saying. I was saying.
Yeah,
that,
you're young.
right?
Yeah, how are you gonna understand Ecclesiastes?
I know.
Bro?
I'm trying to.
Have you been? Have you had to carry the crown and then been fully regicided many times over? Have you slept with every prostitute? This is not me. This is Solomon.
Yeah.
Have you slept with every woman in the world, of every nation, and still
you realize nothing?
That's Solomon. That's how he feels.
Solomon, of course.
Ecclesiastes.
That's how he feels.
That's how he feels.
But he's also like, you should, eat, eat and drink, and do your work like your work.
There's Epicurean mode. Yeah. I mean, all I know is that that one morning when I listened to that through.
Yeah.
I damn had an out of body experience.
What did you think?
I mean, Book of Wisdom, dude.
Yeah.
Just
What'd you think of Jonah? Did you read it after I texted you?
I didn't read it yet.
It's only 4 chapters.
Oh yeah, I gotta read it.
It's really short.
I probably have before.
Because I was trying to look up what Harold Bloom said about Ecclesiastes, and I'm sure he said a lot about it, but I couldn't find it. But I seen he did an NYRB piece saying Jonah was his favorite book.
Nice.
And then I was all high, and I pulled down the Bible, just ripped it in one go. And
Yeah.
It's
What's it about?
So Jonah is
like Jonah and the whale?
Yeah. So Jonah, he's in some city, and God tells him to go to Nineveh. He gets struck down by a mission, and he's like, "Fuck this! I ain't doing that."
Okay.
And he goes out to sea on a ship. Right, he's trying to run away from God.
Yeah.
And God sends a storm on the ship, and everyone's praying to their God, and Jonah's sleeping through the whole storm. And they're like, "Why don't you pray to your God too? Like, you got to pray to your God." And then Jonah realized, well, this is my God. He's doing the storm.
Okay.
And he gets knocked off the ship, and he ends up in the belly of the whale for 3 days.
Right.
In the darkest hell, right? And he descends into hell.
Right.
That's his hell.
Wow.
He's in the darkness, and he's praying out the darkness. Like,
who knocks him in there? The thunder god. Who's that?
Yeah, the thunder god knocks him into the darkness.
Zeus.
The thunder god
Thor.
knocks him right into the darkness, right?
Yeah.
You got to read it. And then he goes out, and then he finally completes his mission.
Back into the cave. Yeah.
And he goes to Nineveh, I think it's Nineveh, and he tells them all that they got to repent or God's going to bring his wrath down on them.
Okay.
And they actually repent. And he's pissed because he's like, no, Jonah is, because he's like, what? Now you're not going to smite all these people just because they repent? He wants the and then God ends it with, nah, I'm a merciful God.
Okay.
So he don't smite them.
Nice.
So it's kind of, I got to reread it because, I was in one go and I was all stoned, but, and I got to read what Bloom wrote about it because I didn't read the Bloom, but I mean, it's Jupiter God sending someone into hell, so it's completely relevant to everything you've been doing.
Yeah. Hilarious. That's so funny though. Yeah, you stick into your optimism any way you can.
Yeah.
You don't need to try very hard.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's good.
Yeah. Why you say that? And the Jonah story?
No, the Ecclesiastes piece.
Yeah.
You're just like,
well, it's easy.
I see what you're saying.
But also part of that piece was, I'm open about how easy it is for me to be optimistic right now.
Right.
Just because everything's going well. It's
but
easy.
You haven't even entered your Christ years.
I know.
You got to die a couple times.
I know.
You gotta die.
And I will.
If you're lucky.
I'm sticking my neck way out.
In order to get regicided, you got to be king.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe everything will be good forever. I'll never be king, and I'll be chill. I'll be your court jester. And
oh my God. But bro, I'm hype about the piece I want to put up this week.
Oh, what are you putting up?
My new favorite writer.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Bro's
What's his name?
His name's Brett.
Brett. You got a last name? Brett Gifford.
Bro's been working in Canada, in northern Canada, for the rail company, putting up signs.
Nice.
He's been doing that for like months.
He's Canadian.
No, he's from Missouri. I think I don't know what he could be.
Yeah.
He could be, because I thought I found who he was online,
but
that wasn't him.
He ain't even online.
He's not online, or he's on Instagram, but it's not his name. Yeah. So I looked up his name. I was like, bro, did you average 2 points for University of Rochester?
He's like, nah.
He's like, no. I was like, okay, bet. So I have no idea.
How long is the piece you're putting up?
It's like the first couple chapters of a longer thing.
Nice, that's great.
But it's like this girl who's so down bad.
Mm-hmm.
She's so down bad, you know?
Yeah.
Like, she just fucking drinking.
Mm-hmm.
She's just like, you know, she just can find no solace in life except for when she's scrolling through the Facebook reels.
Yeah.
But he writes about her, you know, someone having a romantic encounter with her, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
And, I don't know. You know, there's something to be said to, you know, telling the stories for the people who fucking so down bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm like, that's why I was feeling bad that the dude hit me up too, because I'm like, fuck, you know, I want to be the kind of guy who like tells shit that these is the guys that should be, you know, these depressed fucking you wackos, and I don't want them. I want them to be comforted and you know, like assuaged. I don't want them feeling like I'm another soldier in the army against them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, and then
that's something to think about.
Yeah, it is something to think about.
And it's and also it's easy to
because this is I mean, this is the second time in like 2 weeks, because the old dude I trained, I made that reel of him too, right? And he got all mad, and then it ended up like, you know, I mean, that was a pure positive thing.
Yeah,
you know, that there was.
It's funny. No one really gets mad at me for my autofiction.
Yeah,
because what
makes your autofiction so safe?
Oh, because I eviscerate myself so colossally.
Yeah,
that they're just like, they're just like, are you all right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Thank you for writing about me. It's because you you're like, anyway, depressed people, fuck them, bro. Like,
see, that's what
I know is I got my girl, I got sick homies. I'm lit, bro.
I know. That's why. And then Gabby rubbed that in my face. She was like, "Well, you're talking about I got this and I got that, and then his life sucks." Like, yeah. And I was like, "Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I didn't approach that piece properly. I don't know."
Yeah. One bar that I thought of was and I was writing it, and something was like when I was running through the end of Paradiso real slow, and right at the end when he goes from the final starry sphere to it's actually, I think it's the end of Beatrice, the second time they're going up from the final starry sphere into like the rose, right, and Beatrice disappears. And it's so funny because Beatrice does her final rant, and it's like all glowed and stuff, and at the very end she's like, it's like a super imperialist statement. Yeah. Where she's like, and anyway, Caesar's the best. Yeah. And like people were like, how is Beatrice's final words this? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But at one point he's up there and he looks down and he sees two landmarks that he points out, Dante does. Mm-hmm. And they're to point out, and one is the place where Jupiter raped Europa. Yeah. The location, and the other one is where Ulysses went too far. Ulysses gets mentioned a final time.
Oh, he does.
Very subtly. Yeah. It's the moment where he is. And those are his two sustaining sins. Is one is lust and pride, like Jupiter. Yeah. And the second one is kind of like pride, but it's like, and Hollander was saying, it's like psychotically ambitious, like prideful intellectual activity. Yeah. He was probably talking about himself.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And that made you think about what? My piece?
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Me.
Well, yeah.
The sustain, it's like one is like pride. Yeah. I mean, one is like lust and one is like that's what he said, destructive. I mean, that's what Ulysses is. Yeah. It's like destructively ambitious.
Like Satan.
Intellectual activity. Yeah.
In some ways.
Could.
I mean, because Ulysses is in that active life too. It's just not intellectual activity, right? Because he's actually out here doing.
Yeah, it's time to be out here doing right now, though.
Yeah, but yeah,
that's what time. That's
is
what
it time to be
the
doing?
New moon right now.
It is.
Yeah, the moon is going into Scorpio right now.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right, because it's the 22nd.
21st evening.
What?
Yeah.
It's the 21st.
Yeah. No,
but
I think. Yeah.
I don't know. That's also. Yeah. So I was like, but I guess it's good to reflect on if you're writing is what you actually supposed to be writing, and it's just something. It's also sometimes I'm ripping these stacks every week, and then I'm writing them. Some of them I like. This one I wrote in one draft on Monday morning, so it's like it's one draft, so you don't even think too much about. It's one draft and publish, right?
Yeah.
I cleaned some things up, so if I had a week on it, it probably would have been different. And
no, you're doing the quick grip. It's partially.
And what I was hype about,
or spoken.
I didn't even think it's just my translations of the Ecclesiastes from the Portuguese. I thought they were sick.
Yeah. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
So and then everyone's focused on different. So I'm like, check the futile fog and windless. That's what we talking about.
Oh,
like,
man.
But what you been on?
Shit, I was gonna say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just forgot though. Ecclesiastes. Oh yeah, and you just ripping the pieces. So. Oh yeah, I was gonna say. Well, it was kind of not neither here nor there.
Yeah.
But just for when you were writing the thing about the piece, about the piece I wrote.
Yeah.
Like it's not Fraser's contention.
Oh.
That, like that Christ is completely a result of everybody.
It's
every
not.
heroic myth. No, that's. Well, I mean, you could maybe.
Yeah, you could glean that from Fraser.
You could maybe glean that from Fraser, but that specific line is specifically like the bro who got really mad at him.
Oh.
Right? He wrote this long thing.
Oh,
and then in the intro they quote
that.
from it and they say, if this is the case, then the only if everything Fraser's doing and pointing out all these connections, then what makes Christ unique anymore? Like
okay, yeah.
Right?
Okay, nice.
So no, I just wanted to point that out. Because that would be,
Well, that is here and there.
Sorry?
That is here and there. You said it was neither here nor there, but that's relevant.
It is here and there, indeed. Because it's just like, I mean, if he's coming out, and it's so subtle the way he's pointing, he's pointing at so many different facets of the Christ thing. Of the Christ connections of the earlier myths. If he came out and said that, that'd be kind of wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In fact, when someone pointed that out, he retracted it. But I just wanted to point. That was the thing I forgot.
Why don't you give us? It's because last time we potted, you were talking a lot about what ended up being your piece, and I had no idea what you were talking about, and I was acting like I did, and you were.
Oh no, that wasn't my piece, dude. That was notes, bro. That was
I know that was notes,
vision.
but do you want to give a gloss on your piece now? The Blast 2 piece.
Yeah, I mean, it's it's all.
What's the phrase?
Clear. It's all become the Hyros Gamos, the sacred wedding. Yeah. It's all. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I want to spiral down that.
Well, let's talk about it a little bit because I thought it was really interesting, just like the way you were tracing everything. It seemed like all the mythology. There's a move from everything because everything is real, like all the myths are real, and everything slowly gets internalized. All those processes get internalized in the person of Jesus, and then Christian, it becomes like an inner battle. All these mythic processes become an inner battle and like a metaphorical battle.
Right. Right. All these sacrifices and these displays, these theatrical displays of, whatever, good versus evil or a regeneration of like a killing of a king or a killing of a cycle or an annual cycle. That stuff gets concentrated into the character of Christ. Mm-hmm. And then what I'm saying is that's all a kind of annual seasonal thing eternally for you if you're understanding Christ the way you're supposed to be, which is different because I've been listening to some talks. It's different than what Paul is. This is kind of like our whole like thing on the pod that started us talking about this Christ stuff, where it's like there's a difference between Christ's teachings and Paul and Paul's writings about how we should follow Christ, right? Because Christ was way more on that Christ is in you, the Lord is in you. Right? And Paul is saying like you have to listen to Christ.
Yeah.
Repent to him or else, so we kind of, we're followers of Christ.
Yeah,
not,
of the Gospels.
Paul.
Yeah.
No,
we're Pauling ourselves.
Right, exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
We're
yeah.
Which is, that was Luther's innovation, kind of just to be like Christ is in you.
Right.
Right.
You don't, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And you don't need any interpretive apparatus.
Exactly.
And it was kind of, his was deeper. It was like either you feel Christ or you don't. And if you don't, there's nothing we can do from you. You're damned.
Yeah.
If you don't feel Christ.
Right. Those are two different models for religion. One's a thing you move to in yourself versus a thing you must follow. No, I mean, that was good. Yeah, that was, those are just some riddles.
Yeah.
Some riddles to look up.
What you been looking at these days?
I mean, this past week I was, like I told you, I was working a little bit.
Yeah, you were.
So I was up and out. I think I hit a point. I hit a point when I kind of like put the books down. Like I was like, all right.
Time to go outside?
No, yeah, and just time to like, I know enough about the books I'm reading to like say my thing.
Yeah.
So I kind of like stopped digging, and then like I was kind of like walking around doing things, testing whether the ideas still stand. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that shit was meant to be like understood by anyone really. But although you did seem to understand a good amount of
and what I thought was great was you told me that the Venus and Sun connection happens in the sky.
Well, that's okay. Yeah. So that's really the thing from that like time out in Scotland.
Yeah.
That like
that finally occurred to you.
Yeah, and like it really like made sense to me. Is like this just like the idea of a king being endowed with divinity is like generally like a literal ritual sacrifice to bring in the new one when like the actual planet is like on the horizon on a cyclical time. That was like a real like literal thing, and that's really what those sites are those sites are about. Those stone sites, and that's what the Christmas star is.
Yeah.
It's a huge conjunction between Venus, Saturn, and Jupiter.
Yeah.
I should cite that Dante essay about it.
About that?
Yeah.
About Venus and the sun?
Yeah, about the Christmas star.
Yeah.
That
Dante has an essay about it?
No, Dante's constantly talking about the conjunction. Right? In like 1226. And he's like anticipating the new conjunction coming. I mean, when Jupiter and Saturn are in the star are conjunct like that, it just looks crazy in the sky.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's like a new divinity coming down. I also saw a shooting star the other night that was sick.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you make a wish?
You supposed to? Yeah. I mean, I was just glowed up, dude. But there's this. He's constantly mentioning. He doesn't constantly mention it. About 3 times throughout, he mentions like the Saturn Jupiter conjunction in like 1226, and he predicts the next one that's gonna come in 1358 or whatever.
Yeah.
To inaugurate like a new time.
Yeah.
But he just predicted the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was just the plague. But in that essay, it was like on like Princeton EDU or something, of the guy who's breaking down all the conjunction talk.
Nice.
In the book, mentions how that in that same line of medieval thinking, the Christmas star, like based on the astrology, there was a huge Saturn, Jupiter, and Venus conjunction, right?
Yeah.
Happening in year 0 when Christ was born.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the Christmas star. That the 3 kings follow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
So, like, usually when there's a new divinity or a new king, it has to do with when you have to have the imagination like Vico to imagine you're like out in the darkness with the fucking plagues and the fucking poor hygiene, and like the only sense of like any type of understanding the future is when you go up the top of the hill to an oracle and they tell you sacrifice whatever you have, and then they tell you something, but you know they understand the stars.
Yeah.
You know
It's just crazy how connected the mythology is to the stars.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's why Dante goes stars, 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 right?
Exactly. That's why.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And it's also like
the whole mythical structure of everything we're talking about is just.
Yeah. I want to find this one quote actually.
From the article?
No, from Vico, that explains how the first like the first people figured out like oh shit, I have the brand new computer. I might pull it up on my phone real quick. But it's how the first people like figured out like
you don't got Vico on you?
Told you I put the books down.
Oh yeah, you did, huh? I mean, that must have, they must have had to pry that from your fucking hands.
No, Vico's, yeah. This fool is so funny though, dude.
Who?
Vico. Vico is so funny, bro.
Did you ever look at the bead, the time one, the chronology one that I tossed you?
Yeah, I looked at dude. I started looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, anything?
No, definitely is.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me, dude? It's like.
Well, yeah, of course it is.
But like, I was like,
about chronology.
I couldn't
You're
get in.
You're not about to go.
I was like, if I go in, I'm gonna really lose my mind, bro. I'm gonna really lose my mind.
If you go into the bead chronology,
dude, the bead strictly Venerable Bede's strictly astrological book with all the mathematical proofs for how he calculated Easter based on the medieval lunations.
He did something.
Pre-medieval lunation.
He did something.
But
and the New Science was Vico's only book, right?
I'm pretty sure
that he kept.
I'm pretty sure he might have cranked out some academic papers. I remember saying that, and I was like checking it later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what are you looking through your Vico monograph?
I have like a million documents, but oh man, I wish I could find this. It was so funny. I think it could be here.
That's why we need a producer to find this for us.
Yeah. But it was just basically like Savage Man was like so.
Yeah.
Everything was just like literal. Mm-hmm. You know, and like anything they didn't understand the causality of was like magic, and then they could be convinced that it was God.
Yeah.
And the idea of Jupiter being the first god and it being thunder was just such a compelling story to early man. Yeah. That it just spread like wildfire. Yeah. Like anyone who heard it immediately believed it. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah. But every time you start trying to make these like. Yeah, it's tough to write the like history of humans like orientation to religion like unanimously type piece. Mm-hmm. Cause then you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because then like you're like this is like based on and Vico just does it. He just says whatever. But then I was like I was listening to something, and they were talking about like, it's actually doesn't really change anything about my argument, but it was just like the reason why all those religions were concentrated like right where they were. Mm-hmm. You know, in the same area. Yeah. And it's like they didn't evolve faster in other places was because of the Nile. Yeah. Yeah. Because the Nile was this like calm river that like, and the ground and the way the ground was. Yeah. So they could do agriculture and like travel much faster. Yeah. Whereas in other places, like the river was so fucked. There was no river or anyway, it was just interesting. See, why all the religions are right there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy how the physical world and all the stars, the geography is just related to all the whole mythic structures have to do with the physical world. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, after I read your piece and I talked to you about it, I was just like, I mean, the deeper you go, it's just everything is connected to everything else. And it's really.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Everything's connected to the stars and the sky.
But so what are you working on now? Are you working on the Scotland piece still? I mean,
I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. It's it's like you gotta chill out. You know, it's like you could say like the encyclopedia, and then you really can only say a couple things. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
that's what you cut all that the Hyros Gamos thing down to 1,000 words. Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. That was super tight. Did anyone hit you up saying they got it?
No, so I talked to some people who had no idea what I was talking about.
I was telling, because I did that reading on Saturday that you pulled up to, which was fun. That
was crazy, dude.
Yeah,
I was hungover for 2 days, dude.
I was bad.
The
on
second
I'm glad
day,
we didn't pod on. There was no way we could have podded on Sunday.
I think I'm sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I mean. Yeah,
that was cuckoo banana.
But I was gonna read from the Blast 2 Manifesto, and I was so charged up. I texted Abby. I was like, "I'm gonna read the Blast 2 Manifesto." She goes, "Ooh, just don't read Sean's latest piece." But
thanks, Gabby.
No, she. Yeah, hey, she tried.
I wasn't writing for. No.
But yeah. So yeah, we gonna publish that, dude. We gonna get Blast 2 moving. Nice.
Yeah. We gotta start publishing some stories.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna do these translations. I'm gonna do these translations that I've been promising people I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna publish them.
Okay.
But what you gonna read now? You don't got anything?
What am I gonna read?
Yeah, what you reading? Because you put all your books down. You got to start a new phase or something.
Nah. I never putting the books down. I'm honestly hype off of like just doing a bunch of shit right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, I
working.
did that little interview today.
Oh, you did?
I'm gonna start doing that series. Yeah, so I came down.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And
wait, the one for the magazine?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
And I'm scheming on which other ones to do like that. And then I'm just like meeting with some people, taking meetings. I don't know. I feel like that's what this time is starting to do. Because, I was talking all that Pluto and Aquarius shit a long time ago. You know? Remember?
Yeah,
like a year ago,
of course.
When I was like first starting to poke in. But like now it's like, because it went and it was like retrograding last time. Now it's like we in now.
Yeah.
Like starting the 14th, it went direct.
Oh, okay. So it's
it's like 20 years.
It's time.
Yeah. So it's like there's no ideas like that are like theoretical that like you're
everything
preparing
got to be
for
active
or whatever. You just you have to be your ideas now.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
That's why you could trace so much of our thinking through the pods chronologically, like how much the thinking has evolved.
Dude, well, also, I probably put this, I don't know if we're going to, we might do a bonus, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I might need to just, now I can put the damn, I can start putting stuff up because I got a computer again.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna put that pod up. But I swear that's one of the because that's what I used to do back in the day. Because I would not do weekly back in the day.
Yeah.
It would be once a month like in the chronology.
Yeah.
And it would all just be it would have to be like God, like the Holy Spirit like told me to do a rant, and then it just came out clean in 1 hour. It's like my 1 hour of coherence every month. But yeah, it felt like one of those throwback ones. When, like, the fucking solo pod. Holy Spirit
you did the solo part about Vico, right?
Really
the Vico lecture.
Vico. Yeah.
Well, we need Vico lectures. That's actually a public service. That's a positive contribution
lecture
to the world.
Yeah.
You know what I started reading today? I actually read ripped the whole half of it.
What?
Was Wuthering Heights.
Oh, nice.
Because I ain't read a book by a girl so I was like, I gotta read. And it's October. I was like, that's kind of spooky.
You gotta see my new interview series. It's just me big upping all the ladies.
That's great. I love that. That's great. Yeah, everyone's gonna get a book deal. That's great.
I get more. Yeah, I'll tell you after.
But
it ain't helping.
Because we read that for
I gotta read that one.
We read that for Godfrey's class.
Yeah.
And I read the first half twice for some reason and didn't finish the book. And then I sent her. My notes are so fucking OD in this book. Like, because I was trying to, for some reason, I remember what I was trying to do. I don't remember anything of the book, but I was trying to connect Wuthering Heights to Paradise Lost. And so every one of my notes, I'm underlining whole paragraphs with my fucking pen. It's really OD. And then I'm writing notes. I'm doing triangles, and the characters connect to Christ, Satan, and God. And then I remember I sent her like a crazy fucking email about it. And then she liked that, right? She thought it was good. Yeah. So I started like blowing her up after every book we would read. And then she got like, You
got no chill, bro.
And then especially when she found out I was...
Bro, you gotta learn. You gotta learn your lessons, bro. What'd you find out?
That was me.
Yo, guy.
I was on the chat crazy.
Yeah, you were in the chat
on the
crazy,
Zoom class.
dude.
It was a different time.
Bro, what a time, dude. What a time.
It was a different time.
The voyeurism of the Zoom time really messed up our brains,
you
bro.
would pin.
Yeah, you just like.
You full screen somewhere. Just
oh my God, I can't even say from that time, dude.
It was really, it was.
Someone's pinning me. I bet, dude.
And then, for sure.
I gotta be careful about my room. What's in my room, dude?
And then she,
oh my God.
Then she goes one day, hey, be careful with your message. I've been seeing all the messages. Remember? Yes, she did. She said that.
Oh my God, bro.
And then she didn't like my emails after that. She was like, but rest in peace, Godfrey.
Funny.
She was cool.
Yeah, I was talking about her the other night with Gateskill's husband.
Oh yeah. Wait, was that at the reading?
Godfrey? Nah, I mentioned it at the reading.
Oh, well, where'd you see
that?
him?
Was at Lee's reading.
Oh, you're right. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Godfrey was super cool. And
yeah.
That was that was a shame.
First established female writer supporter. Unabashed supporter. Fuck boy.
Yeah, she loved you. She loved you. She liked me, then she didn't like me so much.
Oh man,
I was laughing at the part of Savior. I was scrolling through it the other night,
nice.
And I mean, I think it looks like super tight. I was really impressed with how it looks.
Yeah, it looks pretty fucking sick.
But the part where Ruth and John are talking, John tells Ruth like, "Daniel isn't as good as you say."
Oh, yeah.
This is all just a front.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's the self-congratulatory autofiction, bro.
Yeah. I hope I'm not doing self-congratulatory autofiction, but
it is a vector. No, you're not doing that.
No, I know.
It is a vector. It is a vector.
Honestly, I was mortified to think I might have been doing that when I thought back on the piece, and when Gabby said that to me, I was like, damn, maybe, because I really don't want to be doing that. Because I mean, the ethic is the self-merc, and I believe in that. I believe in that.
Yeah. To have a meteoric rise, you gotta be on some belligerent.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be on some seeing red belligerent. I was on that for like a minute. Dude. I was just flying high. These wings work good, dude. What about Actaeon?
Yeah.
No, not Actaeon. Phaethon.
Yeah.
There's a couple of those stories in the Metamorphosis.
Sure.
He just driving that chariot. His dad's like, don't hit the fucking Ursa Minor. Watch out for the fucking bear.
Yeah.
The great bear. That's a really great part of Ovid because he just does. That's where when Dante does all those absurd riffs about the constellations in the most like backhanded ways. And then I saw the two fishes with the. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that's when he just does this full litany of the calendar year, of the whole astrological cycle.
He does that?
Yeah. Ovid does. Of
Ovid
flying
does.
past everything before he just crashes into the fucking dies and blows up,
Wow.
Because he tried to drive the chariot too fast. But yeah, you gotta be like the young boy.
Yeah.
To have the meteoric rise.
Yeah.
So you good. You're right on schedule, bro. You're right on schedule. Yep, 29. T minus 2 years. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah. I mean, I don't want to get too, but yeah, other people when they hit the 27 age, they start cooking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They don't. No.
But I was gonna tell, Wuthering Heights is sick though. It's really good.
Oh, it is. Yeah. I ripped it through. Remind me.
And
that's there's a hot guy.
Yeah, so
it's
a
hot guy.
So it's dude, and the structure is really funny. And you read these like
she's running around in the fucking. She's a wild.
They in the moors, right?
In the moor.
Yeah, because it's Heathcliff.
Right,
Heathcliff, dude,
exactly,
right? So
exactly, he's a wild.
It's So this dude pulls up, this random dude who has nothing to do with the story pulls up to this house, and it's mysterious. And then the maid starts telling him the story of what happened, right? The random housekeeper that had been with the family. So it's the housekeeper telling the random dude the story over a couple nights. So the structure is really funny. But basically it's this family, right? And the guy goes off. The dad goes off to England and he finds this fucking orphan boy and he brings him back. You're a ridiculous idea. Right. And he starts raising him up. It's Heathcliff. He gives him the name of a dead kid. And there's so much naming stuff, right? There's so much naming stuff. And then the mom drops dead and the dad kind of loses his grip and starts being cruel and stuff. And Catherine, the girl who's the actual daughter, grows up with Heathcliff as like her stepbrother, and they're always running around, right? And there's I mean, it is Paradise Lost out like crazy.
Yeah.
So they're in Wuthering Heights, and I don't know how these
rolling in the garden.
It really. I had a hard time with it the first time because I just don't get the geography of what's going on. Like they're going to this Grange, right? Thirst Crush Grain, and they're in Wuthering Heights, and but I think it's like a neighborhood. But there's the big manor up on the hill where it's the nice kids live, the Linton kids, right? And then Catherine grows up and she ends up sweet on this Edgar Linton kid because she wants to take his money, right? He's rich, and he asks her to marry her, and she says, "I don't want to marry him, but I'll marry him because of my money." And then I can bring can bring Heathcliff up with the money, and then Heathcliff hears that they're gonna get married, and he vanishes into the fucking night.
He's always dipping out,
and he comes back years later when she's finally married, right? And he starts causing havoc right away. He causes havoc, and the girl causes havoc too. They're so mean. They're yelling.
But the ladies like the Heathcliff.
Yeah, for like a second.
But I mean, in general, the ladies like the Heathcliff story.
Oh yes, right? Of course, the dark destroyer
traits.
who's gonna destroy everything around you, right? That's what they want. The guy who's gonna destroy. Yeah, of course. But it's so so Heathcliff pulls up, and the husband is like, he's basically calling the husband a bitch to his face, and the girl's egging him on.
It's the Cuckoo King.
Yeah,
I gotta explain the Cuckoo King.
Yeah, please.
Maybe. No, keep going.
But
yeah.
And then he's like, and then the woman's like, yeah, Heathcliff wouldn't even attack you because it'd be like sending an army against a infantry of mice or something. You're just a little fucking mouse. Bitch. She's saying to her husband. But the husband stands up and pops Heathcliff.
Okay.
Right? And they get into like a fight, and Heathcliff don't hit him back, but he says, "I'm going to kill you." And and then he ends up marrying the dude's sister. It's so dramatic. But
Heathcliff does.
Yeah, Heathcliff does. But this was Bronte, Emily Bronte died the next year this was published. She published this 1847.
Okay.
The same year her sister published Jane Eyre. I mean, that's pretty sick family, like, little drop.
So bro got with the sister, huh?
Yeah, bro got with the sister and then started ruining the sister's life as soon as
in real life.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's fucking, it's.
Yeah.
I wonder if Faulkner knew Wuthering Heights, because I think Melville did, and it made a big.
Sure, I'm sure.
Yeah, right? You're right. But it is like the dark, the hovering incest and the the fucked up.
But that's
family.
just retelling the Bible.
Yeah,
stories.
you're right. It is.
No. I'm not trying to. I'm saying both of them are referencing the Bible too. Or when you think of the nation on a smaller scale,
but
any group.
Then I was thinking, I'm like,
siblings.
why was I so. I didn't even finish the book, and I read the first half twice. What was I trying to do connecting to this Paradise Lost? Why was that connection so important?
You full of zeal, bruh.
Yeah, it was.
You got an admirable zeal.
I wanted Godfrey to think I was smart. Yeah, that's all it was, and that I knew Paradise Lost.
That's my 11th commandment. You can't be a fucking. No, that's Gian's 11th commandment.
Yeah, what is it?
No matter how erudite.
Yeah.
How well read you are. Of course we're reverent. Of course we're reverent. You can't be a fucking nerd.
Well, that's one of our commandments.
Which one?
You must be an idiot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we blast.
That's one of the that's the secret. You can't be a fucking nerd.
The brainiac is an ego balloon that should be fed excrement.
There you go. We should talk about that podcast.
Oh yeah, that podcast. No, I mean I think that was funny.
But what I was gonna say, right, with the Heathcliff and the we could definitely talk about it. But with the Heathcliff and I mean once I started talking about the Arthurian. Strain time, the Arthurian strain to everything I was saying. That was like, I really don't give a fuck about what anyone guys think about what I'm saying right now. But like, the
Cuckoo King.
Yeah. I already read this to you in real life.
A little bit. I think you were talking about this on the phone.
Well,
it's
just so interesting that, we think of like, no kings.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Emperors.
Yeah.
Like
it was funny. We were on. We literally did New Royalism, and then they had the new No Kings
It's not funny. It's perfectly synced up.
Yeah.
But what people fail to understand is the king position in the past, or what one interesting idea is that the king position in the past, it's not really like a me saying I'm the king of literature, or maybe it actually is like that.
Yeah.
But it's not like I won everyone. I'm the best. If anything, the communities were run by the druids or the priests on a political level.
Yeah.
The king was like a young and this whole idea of the kind of like heroic chosen, like Jackson Dart is the new,
sure.
It's this young, you don't actually really choose, like you get chosen for it. You're like, you represent, but what you are is a symbol of strength that's tied to like the health of the group and the vegetation of the group as a king. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then literally you just get killed when you're no longer the most virile thing. So the virile member to represent the group. Like it's like you're immediately, you have to be a murderer to get in there. Then you are kind of a priest, but then you immediately the scapegoat for everybody. So it's not like a desirable position. And it's just interesting that like with the Pictish kings and the Picts and that book Táin, which I literally had when I was a little kid, Táin Bo Coolidge. Táin Bo, it's the Irish Iliad.
Oh, I don't know this book.
Táin Bo Coolidge. Cuckoo is in there.
Táin Bo Coolidge?
Yeah.
And the cuckoo is for the cuckoo?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I referenced. Cuckoo Lake, that's from the Táin book.
Oh,
he's the young hero.
Oh, shit.
Okay. And his corollary is Gawain, which is like King Arthur's bro.
Yeah.
And in later stuff,
the Green Knight, is that who it is?
I don't know. But in later stuff, in later versions, he got kind of axed out of the canon of it, even though he was a main one, because he's cuckolding everyone. Yeah. He's fucking everyone's. But the point is, these weird, like there are two instances of these weird, like parasitic anomalies in nature that indicate virility or strength or greenness going through the whole calendar, going through the whole year, are symbols of strength that are almost divine. Yeah. And that when people depict those qualities, we use them, we like call them king to represent us. Yeah, yeah. And the two examples are the mistletoe, which is the weird parasitic plant that stays green all year round. And the second one is the cuckoo bird. Yeah. Who just is only there in the northern hemisphere from spring to midsummer.
And he's knocking everyone up.
Knocking everybody up. The actual bird is just leaving his fucking his eggs in other nests, not raising. So it must be 100% men. The cuckoo has symbolism in like every culture. If you read the Wikipedia,
really,
like, I think in Japanese it's like lost love. It's like the guy who's just fucking too many. But it's just interesting that like, it wasn't seen. And granted, they had like polyamory. You think of like what's his name, a Heathcliff type character.
Though he really kind of all about his girl.
Right.
He's all about his sis.
Well, that's more like the erotics of like 1800s, like some semblance of like Cuckoo King, ideology filtered through like Victorian whatever. Yeah. Like I don't know. I just think when someone's like
but he also might be a trickster. Because he's satanic.
Well, the cuckoo's a trickster.
Exactly. The cuckoo's a trickster.
He just comes through, lays pipe and dips out. Yeah. But that's like good. That's like a symbol of fertility.
But
the fertility symbols change as the
culture but don't changes. You also want? But it ain't sustainable for the, let's call it the empire or whatever, to have this bloody cycle all the time, to have the cuckoo and for the king to be killed and re-killed, right? And don't you think that the evolution of the I guess I was thinking about this because I seen something. I was listening to a podcast about Lincoln and the Abraham. Yeah. And then I seen Tolstoy. You ever seen what Tolstoy said about Lincoln? He said Lincoln is what Beethoven is to music, what Shakespeare is to literature, Lincoln is to like moral truth and leadership.
Okay.
And he got like bars on bars on bars about how Lincoln is the perfect example of, you know, the political leader and the king. He's the good king, the only good king we've had.
Right.
You know, Lincoln died on Good Friday too. He got killed on Good Friday.
Nice.
Right. But
yeah, it's interesting
he was like his shit was just being forthright, honesty, humility,
right,
and kindness.
Yeah.
And that is the civilized king, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's more like the head
He didn't
druid.
even fuck
That's more like the head druid.
It is.
Like, no, I'm just saying, like, the king is not like, you think young, like, fucking 21-year-old fucking dude who's a foot taller than everyone else, who's just absolutely ripped, like fucking everybody's wife.
Yeah.
Like, he's making calls on like where they should herd the sheep next. Like, no, he's not. It's not a political position, really.
Okay. Yeah.
If he's getting off sacrificially by the next young dude, it's not. Doesn't really matter what he thinks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not really what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like,
The
king's position is it's like a symbol, like Osiris, Adonis. These characters, even though they are called the king and like kings, I think there's more of like a cultural. It's just it's more like how we react culturally to like people who
virility
are
and power.
Yeah, but virility and productiveness and like a certain
action,
courage. And people who are acting courageously in a way that's like for the group, dude.
Yeah.
By fucking everybody's wife.
Yeah, but that's why I'm like, that's why I'm thinking something like Lincoln, the example of Lincoln, who also got killed.
Right.
Who literally got killed, who got shot in the back of the head.
Right.
By the young man.
The point,
the young star.
By the new young, wow, he got regicided
because John Wilkes Booth was a famous actor.
Right.
You know, and he pulled up and fucking shot him. So that's literally like the Cuckoo King in action.
True.
You know.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it should change over time, of course. I just wonder if that whole category is sort of being bypassed.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, I'm like, but I also think that
but you can't stop nature.
You can't stop nature, dude. You can't. Well, I don't know. I thought it was interesting that these two parasitic, like these, also they're both parasitic. Like nothing can appear immortal and like time unless it's like using all the random birds that he drops his nest in. You know what I'm saying?
That's the funny thing about
feeding off the oak.
I guess it is the funny thing about like, and maybe it is useful to think about Wuthering Heights in terms of Paradise Lost. 4 syllables. I remember I told. Paradise Lost, Wuthering Heights. That's the kind of shit I was
Godfrey loved that.
Yeah, she did. But then she saw what I was. But anyway, Heathcliff is he's like a parasite. Everything he comes into contact with gets completely destroyed. Like Satan. Satan destroys, and Satan was the most beautiful angel, right? And then he's cast down hideously, and now he's a parasite. Everything he steps into gets everything gets deranged. Everything gets destroyed.
Yeah, they're probably right. They're probably right to keep blocking me. They're probably right. They can see better than I can. Okay, moving on to this. Okay, I just want to say about don't you dare. We ain't giving anybody no
credit. Well, I don't know enough to give credit to, honestly.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the pod. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called.
I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just saying. So all you out here podcasting about, I mean, I just want to say this. First of all, not cool to call anybody gay.
Yeah.
Just as a diss.
Yeah, it's not
what
a
is
diss.
This, 1950?
It's not a diss.
You can't be doing that. You can't. That's not a diss.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that.
We don't stand for that in the One Story Pod.
We do not stand for that on One Story Pod, dude. That's not cool, bro. That's not cool. Second of all, I mean, honestly, sometimes I wish I was. It'd be a lot easier for me. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's okay if you are.
Yes.
To you guys as well. No, it is, bro. It is. It's an unhealthy expression of your feelings, bro. it's like kind of an admiration. You kind of want to copy somebody. You want to do a pod just like that. Let's drink on the pod. Maybe he'll hear me. Let's tag him. But like, it's better to process those feelings like clearly. Yeah. You know what I mean? Instead of going like, because you're confusing yourself, and you're spreading hate, bro. Yeah. It's not good, dude. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You know, I wasn't. How about
calling people retarded? That's not cool either.
That's also not cool, man. That's also not cool.
You know?
Yeah. This is, in general, and y'all just on a bad vibe, bro.
How about, if you're going to talk about the Blast 2 manifesto, just read all the way to the end. It's 1,000 words. People are talking about it like they haven't scrolled down.
And stop disrespecting Harold Rogers, bro. My guy's got a second novel coming out. It's obviously him reading it. It's obviously him reading it. I have hours and hours of If you can't tell the difference between how me and Harold sound, what is wrong with you?
I know. I mean, that's what I've been telling everyone.
But there's just such better ways to go about it. Like, you could be like, hey, man, like, you know.
Yeah, how could you go about it?
I wish I could be more like you. Would you come on the pod? I'd be like, all right, let's pod. Could you tell me how, could you teach me some things? Like, that's what you should do, you know? Mm-hmm. This has to do with the regicide stuff, too.
Yeah.
But, out of control.
You want to tell them what word you wrote in the Blast 2 manifesto?
Kids. Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is I didn't realize this. I did learn one thing from that hating ass pod. I didn't realize that automythography was already a phrase.
Me either.
Did you figure that out after?
Yeah, I was like,
it's like an art phrase.
Yeah.
No, automythography has a new OED meaning. I made it up. Yeah. I invented this word. Yeah. Okay.
I thought you did.
Yeah.
I thought you did.
Well, I did. I literally did, because I went automyth and then mythography. Yeah. The mythographers is like fucking the early, the people who write in the pantheons of the gods and stuff like that.
So what do we define it as in the manifesto? No division between you, history, and literature, or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
No division between you, history, literature, and time, or something.
Yeah, that's what you wrote. Yeah. No. Yeah, automythography is the automyth is it's something it's something different. It's something different.
What is it?
In order to internalize the great myths that led to our civilization and understand your life through them in a way. Yeah, it's just understanding your life through the great myths of our time, really, and living it like that. Mm-hmm.
You're internalizing the myths.
Yeah, you're internalizing them, and then like when you're in like certain situations, you can understand what's going on through the myths.
But the graphy part of it, you're writing about it,
and you're writing about it. That's exactly why I added the graph in there. What the hell is these art people doing automythography? I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, but it's irrelevant to our purposes.
Yeah.
But that's did I tell you I got the Samuel Johnson dictionary now?
No.
You know he wrote the first dictionary.
Oh yeah.
I got like just a Penguin Classic.
Nice.
And his definitions are funny. Sometimes he'll define a word and he'll be like, "This is a useless word. Do not use this word." But automythography is not in there. But it was funny too in that pod. The funniest part was they can't even say the words when they're reading it. They ain't even saying the words right. And then one guy who. It was three of them. One of the guys kind of like into it. Yeah. And he was like, well, Sean ripped the whole thing in one take, and you guys are stumbling over the words.
Yeah, Sean did.
Yeah, Sean did.
Buy Harold's book right now, dude. Tropicalia.
Yeah, Tropicalia.
God damn.
I mean, we're moving we're moving like one copy a week right now, of Tropo.
That's good?
I mean, for me, that's pretty good.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. That's good?
For me, that's pretty good.
Let's go, dude. Let's go.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. You moved like 5 copies the other night, though.
I know. That was, but maybe they don't 15. Even put that. They don't put that on the, that never shows up on the, what do you call book scan or whatever.
Yeah, ain't nothing show up on BookScan.
Yeah, maybe not.
BookScan's retarded, dude.
Yeah, you're right. Nothing shows up on BookScan. I'm probably selling
also, it's like
50, 60
I can't. Don't even get me going, dude. Don't even get me going. Yeah. All right, dude.
But that's what I was gonna say. I'm reading. don't you think it's pretty sick that both them girls, the Bronte girls, dropped the classics in the same year?
Yeah, that's insane.
So I'm gonna do, so that I avoid talking about people anymore in my stacks. I'm gonna do, that. I'm gonna compare them both. I'm gonna hit Jane Eyre too, and I'm gonna compare them.
Yeah, start reviewing some books, bro. Yo.
Well, I did. What the fuck? I did. What did I do?
Yeah, I'm just playing. Stop. Yeah, like I can critique your Substack, dude. I put out one piece every fucking 9 months. I have like 30 paid subscribers that's like waiting for me to do anything.
See, I'm doing it for free and I'm sticking my neck out. People are coming for my neck.
You better be careful sticking your neck out like that.
I know. I do gotta be careful.
Fuck, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had one night where I was like, I'm about to read. I had been reading. Yeah, I was reading the Kafka's letters a little bit, but.
Oh, you were.
Yeah.
Oh, you were telling me that on Saturday.
That's right.
I mean, that was like by that point, it was like.
Yeah, we were fucking geeked out, dude. But I had this one moment where I said, you know what book I'm gonna need to read next? I still might actually. Yeah. Is Crossroads.
Oh
the
yeah.
New Franzen. I think I might read that next. Because my next novel is gonna be. I'm gonna do a Franzen. My next novel.
Yeah.
Gonna be Franzen. Mike's mad at me for saying that. Just try to slap me.
Yeah, you got to do a Franzen because
I'm about to do a hard Franzen in my next book.
Dude. I mean, that's what
book 6.
He did them 2 books, and then he was mad, and then he wrote the corrections.
What you mean?
Right, that was his arc.
Yeah, he wrote a couple ones that didn't sell.
Yeah, I mean they were okay.
Right.
But then the corrections is what won National Book Award.
I see. You're saying my 3rd book?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I was like hyped to do that, and then I started reading it.
It's so hard. The beginning is so hard to read, honestly.
All right. You gonna write in like that? Interesting. And then I fucking like
the beginning of Crossroads is really hard to get through. I've tried to do it a few times.
Yeah, me too.
And I've slogged through some shit.
37.
I've slogged through some shit, but that is like. Because he's talking about the girls. Oh, she's so sexy. She looks like a boy. She got a little boyish haircut. She's so sexy. Bruh. Which is like, all right. That, certainly can have its appeal. What pause? I mean,
yeah, I mean, if you're that fucking dude on that pod, you definitely. All right.
Well, see, you're falling right into the trap.
I know. We
don't talk derogatorily about anyone on One Story Pod, and the Annals of Harold is done talking bad about people too.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, dude. The stack is done. I just want to uplift. I want to uplift all the melancholy losers of the world. That should be my mission statement. Instead,
I'm taking over Blast for a couple weeks.
I strayed from the mission.
I'm taking over Blast for a couple weeks. I've let enough ornanity live.
Yeah.
Ain't no more
it's time to speak to the people.
It's time to let the streets
taking
talk,
over,
dude.
But, what happened was
God
Jack
set
ruined
me up
us.
right, dude.
Jack spoiled us for
God
a few
set
weeks.
me up right.
But
he put me in the belly of the fucking whale like Jonah, dude. Now I'm about to really go off.
Yeah, you got to read Jonah too.
There's also 2 kinds of books.
What are the books?
2 kinds of writers.
What?
There's 2 kinds, and there's like 2 kinds of essays. I've been writing 2 kinds of essays.
Yeah.
That's why I can never finish it. And one is when you're good with your girl.
Yeah.
And the other one
is when you're not. Yeah.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Like the essay, I'm like, which essay?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta rewrite this.
That's funny.
Oh, I gotta rewrite this. No, the Venus Mother Goddess. See what she is.
Yeah.
Then the Venus Mother Goddess is something much different, dude.
See, that's honestly, I'm like, when I'm not speaking to the people is when people don't get mad at when people don't know what I'm talking about. Like, no one got mad at me over the Columbus thing. Because
not speaking to the people
when I'm I get in trouble when I'm trying to do these folksy parables about people I know.
Who's telling you to do folksy parables about people you know? Oh,
you're right.
I'm just trying to write a folksy parable.
You're right.
Hilarious.
I should really just stick to like incomprehensible gobbledygook, and then no one will know what I'm talking about.
No, dude. How about helping someone understand a book? That's really all we do.
That's what I got to do. I'm going to be a literacy advocate again.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I did the whole.
You going to parties on the 27th floor.
I ain't going to no your
Ave.
parties. You know,
What you mean? You're the one who I went to your party the other night, dude.
It was an impromptu party. It was a literary salon.
Yeah, you at literary salons, dude, looking down on the people.
Look, I was not looking down on anyone that night.
And the people is
we were speaking to the people upstairs.
Yeah, the people is just a fucking rich ass fucking lawyer.
Yeah. So yeah, those weren't the people. Those weren't the people. Those were people.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Speaking to some people. But
damn, dude. Well, this is, we back with a vengeance on the pod.
Yeah,
right,
good.
We hit the hour hard.
Yeah. Should we wrap it?
Yeah, let's wrap it.
And then we'll see if there's a bonus.
Okay,
huh?
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
The pod is back.
We're back. We're good now.
Yeah,
you're active.
It was a purely tech issue. Watch,
Yeah.
I'm gonna bomb the solo up.
It was a tech
the
issue.
Solo, I'll keep it pay. I'll probably leave.
And because my laptop don't even, it's perfect timing.
Perfect timing.
I just got here.
All right, that's the app.
All right. Nice.
Clockwork, dude.
That was good. We're back.